Welcome back to episode number 4 of the Galaxy College Moonbears Dynasty. If you are new to the series, this is a team builder that I've created here on College Football 25. I took the lowest rated default roster that team builder gives you, the cupcake one, and I messed around with some of the player ratings, but mostly the big change that I made is that I took half of the team and made them into seniors. So this team is going to have a completely fresh new look after year number 1. And it's really going to be focused on, recruiting and the new transfer portal and all that. So if that interests you, make sure to subscribe to keep up with the new releases. We are here in week number 4, or game number 4, I should say, as we are taking on the Florida Atlantic Owls. On the screen, as I've been saying this, we have some players visiting here. We've got a quarterback, Artie Cleveland, and as well as a cornerback, Ellerby. So we're going to try to get them to recruit with a good performance here today. So our only win of the year so far has been against an FCS opponent. So we're trying to get our first FBS win here against Florida Atlantic. We might be able to do it. They have the same record as us, sitting at 1-2. They have junior quarterback Cameron Fancher, 77 overall. So trying to stop him is going to be our main priority here on the first drive, as we're going to get him quickly to a third down situation. Fancher throwing over the middle, wide open, no one covering the middle of the field. That's going to be more for the Owls. Now here's a run, this time to the right. We get a hand on him, but then he breaks free, breaks another one, and gets him down to a 3rd and 3 situation. Now running right up the middle. Huge hole opening up on our defense as they're going to cross the midfield line. Mobley for the Owls on that time. Now throwing, caught off the slant. Good play there. Now from the 30, I just realized the quarterback is a lefty throwing to the end zone. That one's not going to have enough on it. We pick up the interception, the juke, to get some extra yards off of that one. Carl Bowie, the senior corner. I think that's the first big play he's made all year. And yeah, just a bad throw by Fancher. Gives the Moonbears their first drive of the game, as immediately the ball comes popping out. Immediate pressure. We're going to lose a bunch. A 3rd down and 21. Just barely gets that one off to prevent the safety, but no one even opened, so nothing coming of the turnover, and now Florida Atlantic is going to take over with great field position after one play. They're already at the 30, throwing this time, getting them into the red zone. As Florida Atlantic looks to pick up right where they left off on the last drive. Running this time, going to the left, nice run, picking up 8. As Fancher is going to take it for himself. Murray, the defensive lineman, is not going to be able to catch him, diving in for the touchdown. Fancher did not want to make the same mistake as the last drive, as they will take the first lead of the game, 7-0, as this first quarter is about to wrap up. The tight end Doyle will get the first play of the Moonbears drive. Here goes Peters running to the outside. Not quite enough speed to really hit the sideline. Here goes Kim looking to throw. He's got Ray Brock over the middle, running across, getting them right to midfield, his first catch of the day. Kim looking to throw again here, and there goes Brock again. That time picking up about 13. Now throwing to Peters out of the backfield. He's got some blocks downfield, and a bad angle is going to lead to Peters picking up a 15-yard catch and run. Kim now throwing to Peters again, back-to-back, and back-to-back first downs. Now this time it is Bowers. We haven't seen a lot of him, even though he has the star underneath him. But just a nice run there. Now Peters with a nice run. Touchdown, Moonbears erasing this lead. As that is his second touchdown of the year on the ground for Peters. And we only have a couple of rushing touchdowns so far on this year. Most Our balls have all been passing as Florida Atlantic looks to respond. A nice run that time for them. Handing off. There's absolutely no one there but the linebacker to save that play. Fancher now looking to throw. There's a flag down on this one. And so they're going to hit Frankie Flores with the roughing the passer, giving Florida Atlantic a fresh set of downs. Almost just made a huge play that time, but luckily dropped for us. Second down, throwing it right to Quincy Reed, the freshman safety. He is off to the races. Fancher is not going to catch him. Will Johnson, the running back, catch him? No. A defensive touchdown for the Moonbears as the freshman Reed takes it back 70 yards off of the play. We had a similar play last week, but we were the ones throwing the pick six. But this time, it works in our favor. Two interceptions for Fancher here in the first half, and not getting any better here. This is Hines on the sack. A huge loss to 2nd and 24. So a freshman and a sophomore are coming up here with big plays for us in this first half. 2nd and long, just a quick pass. Gonna get a chunk there. Which actually got about 10. That still leads to a 3rd and 14. Looking for someone to get open, and could have maybe ran for that one, but instead throws it in between the defenders. Florida Atlantic is moving this ball, going to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. As it looked like we were going to get off the field there on 2nd and 24, but just a few crazy throws here. Here goes Horton just completely annihilating our corner and getting the score there. We got a minute left here in this first half. Can we respond? Going up forward. Oh, this is going to be Ray Brock. He sheds the tackle. It's only going to take one play. What a huge play for him. Back-to-back touchdowns here with just a minute left to play. Can FAU respond here? Fancher looking to do the same thing. He's got his man, Horton, who just caught the touchdown 2 plays earlier. What is happening here? This is not the track season. What is going on here? 3 back-to-back-to-back 20-plus yard touchdowns, and these last 2 for Horton. Just insane. I think that's the same exact corner that they targeted as well. 25 seconds left. Can we make it an even crazier finish to this half as they're going to pick it off? And don't tell me we've got the pick 6 here. No one's going to catch him. Kim not with enough speed. 4 back-to-back-to-back-to-back touchdowns here as we just gave up 14 in the last minute here. Why not make it 5? 5 seconds left. Kim looking to throw. And did he catch that? He did. Ray Brock here as our most impressive receiver here in the first half. He leads us to the field goal. That one had enough power, but trails left. What a crazy finish here. 4 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes. And then the missed field goal just to top it off for us. FAU leads 28-21. Let's see if things calm down here. The Moonbears will start off with the ball. Here is Peters catching off the screen. Got one good block there. And that'll take us down to the 50. Here goes the backup running back, Tyson. Keontae Tyson getting us 8 on that time. And Peters checks back into the game, slips through the O-lineman. First down, Kim throwing to Peters this time. Gaining about 8. Kim off of play action. He's got a wide open Julio Young. Nice play that time. Here comes another screen. This time it's a wide receiver screen to Brock, but immediately blown up by the Owls. 3rd and long. Here goes Young. He just did not have the footwork to make that a first down, but 4th and 1. We are going to go for it. Peters cuts back. The glitch in the system, but we still get the first down. Trying to risk it here. Here goes Peters punching it forward. He lost the ball. Oh man, we made the correct decision to go for it, and then we cough it up anyway. As FAU makes a huge defensive play on the 2-yard line. Fabian Scott, the sophomore, free safety for them, just completely lays lumber. As FAU will take over, they get some breathing room on that play. Now with the wide receiver run, he's got some space in front of him, down to the 25. Can this defense make a play and not let up the big touchdown? Will be the question on this one. Looks like that's a tight end that got that. Yeah, Zeke Moore, one of their best offensive players. And here goes Johnson running to the left. The safety saves the touchdown at the last second from our own 40. Catch of 8 that time. 3rd down. Our defense has not been good on 3rd down all day, running it up the middle. That is Johnson. And is FAU about to take it all the way? 98 yards down the field. They get down to the 3. Fancher throwing to the left. He's got his man. Touchdown. FAU will extend their lead here. 35-21. BJ Alexander this time catching it. Off of the quick bubble screen. The block was perfect. We got a 14-point comeback to orchestrate here. Young holds on to that ball somehow, but that leads us to a 3rd down. Kim looking to throw. This is going to be a contested ball and knocked away. 4th down. Unfortunately, we are going to have to trust our defense, but the guy on Florida Atlantic dived at our punter. We are going to get this ball back. A lucky break for us here in the 4th quarter. Roughing the kicker, tack on 15. But we got a 3rd down here. Peters fighting forward, does not have enough for the first. We got to go for it here at this point. Peters has an open lane down the sideline. One man to beat, does not. But still a great run that time. As Peters only has 61 yards, but it feels like a lot more. Young catching and juking his way to the 30. Kim throwing this time. He's got Brock. Immediately tackled. 1st and 10 for Kim. He's got Keontae Tyson, the backup running back, getting us in within the 5. Looking for the end zone over the head of the defender. Ray Brock gets his 2nd score of the day. Junior receiver makes a big play for us. We're still down a touchdown, so the defense will have to make a play, as they're going to pick up a huge chunk of yards. Not the way we want to start. They're already nearing field goal range. Fancher this time waiting patiently for his target to open. Down to the 15. They are pretty much guaranteed a field goal at this point, although the kicking is kind of weird in this game, but we got to do something here. 1st and goal, running up the middle, and the final effort by Johnson will get them the touchdown here, bringing the lead back to 14 as he taunts the fans there a little bit. FAU 42, Moonbears 28. We need 2 scores. Young makes one man miss. That's a great way to start, but I mean, even if we score here, we'll have to kick an onside. 1 minute and 30 left to play. Here goes Peters, not getting to the sideline, so we're going to take about 10 seconds off the clock here. Here goes the pass. This is one of our backup wide receiver, Peaks, coming in here late in the game. 3rd down and 10. We need to really do something here, but that's going to be picked off. That's going to pretty much end the game. We had to do something with 1 minute left, so I don't really fault the throw, but really had to make something happen here late in this game. And that's Philip Dunham's 2nd interception of the day, as he picks off Kim on the desperation play. The final score will be 42-28. What a wild game there in the second. Nothing in the third quarter. And then FAU doing what they got to do in the fourth to get the victory. Fancher, of course, the player of the game. 4 touchdowns, over 300 yards. Completed almost 80% of his passes. He did a great job for them. And that is going to pretty much wrap up this episode. Remember to subscribe for future episodes, and I will catch you guys later as the stats roll out. Goodbye.